Here's a pencil here. Okay, yep.
Hello, I'm Eugene. Hello, I'm Jim. We start to introduce how to write down article. Um, today, today we often test a lot of press article, but we don't know what's wrong with it. We chose this tip because we hope that the situation would improve. Um, Most of we introduce introduction outline and papers. We will explain papers through 4 steps. After that, after that, we will summarize and conclude our presentation shortly. Finally, let's review the crucial parts through Q&A. We will introduce how to provide the inverted pyramid type. It is a form that is a form that summarizes the important parts in the beginning. The step, uh, the first step is to to think about topic and cover it up. If you don't know which topic to choose, consider choosing the big theme first. After that, after that, after that, it is better to narrow down the topic gradually. When collecting information, it is it, it is uh, it is recommended to fit in the framework of article. This tip helps you reduce unnecessary information and don't miss the information you need. For example, uh, there is a way to gather information in accordance with five numbers and 1H. The second step is to give an outline based on the content of your collaboration. Selecting the writing title. Select appropriate information, then arrange the selected information accordingly. For example, arrange the incident in chronological order from later to read.
So let's talk about steps 1. It is the headline is also called the title. It is very high in the newspaper article. Then readers decide whether to read the text. The following criteria are required when writing the title of the text. First, the headline should comprise the contents of the article. Second, the headline should be explicit in sentences, so the headline should be precise and concise. The subtitle should be explained by the title. Writing the subtitle is similar to how to write the title. And lead is a summary of the text and refers to a sentence summarizing the core content of article. Of course, it is important to mention the important content, but it should be effective. It should be effective to prompt readers. To instantly satisfy the reader's curiosity and to read the text. General principles of writing are as follows. First, the lead should be prepared according to 5 W's and 1 H. Second, the lead should outline the most interesting and important contents of the text. A text is a sentence detailed and interesting facts based on the content contained in the lead. There are also several rules when writing text. First, the text should be presented as important as possible. Second, it should be written to ensure uniformity and consistency. Third, make sure that the paragraph is set correctly and that the length of the sentence is not long. You will now need to confirm and revise the articles you have created. Make sure that you do not correct the typos or the syntax of the grammar. And make sure that the back context is well followed. So let's summarize how to write an article. Once you have selected the topic, you will be able to complete the topic, draw an outline, write the headline, subtitle, lead text, and finally complete the article. Once our presentation concludes, I hope to help you find a good article this week. We are prepared to question. When collecting information, it to help people to fit into the framework of articles. What is the example of that? What is the answer?
What do you guys think?
The answer is 5 W's and 1 H.
Question 2. What's the right over to write down article? Pencil is headline, subtitle, lead, and text. Thank you for listening.
All right, Eugen, I have a question for you because you did the beginning part of the writing. What's the very first step when you think of ideas? What do we call that? The first step when you're thinking of ideas. Oh, I need to write about something. What do we call that? Look at the poster. Step number 1. Step number 1. What does it say? It says it on the poster. Number 1. What does number 1 say? Brainstorming. Yeah, very first. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Make sure you have your names on your books. At the end of class, I'll collect. At the end of class, I'll collect the books. Okay. Yeah. Ji-Hong and Soon-Ho, right? Ji-Hong and Soon-Ho. If you put the cover over the back, it might hold it a little bit. Kind of hold it there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Tia. Do you know how to make tequila? Let me explain you the process of making tequila with various reactions to chemistry. The outline consists of a main part, a summary, a conclusion, and a quiz. Now I will talk about the main part. The first is agriculture, which is growing trend. It takes 8 to 12 years to use the agave to make a tequila. However, it is very inefficient because it uses the stems and leaves of the agave. So observation is important when harvesting. When the stems and leaves are slightly yellowish, the agave must be harvested. The second is heating and cooking. Put the coat into the oven and heat and chill for a day. It gives rise to a high degree of sugar. The third one is fermentation. After ongoing refining process, it takes natural fermentation. These days, people use pressure to increase efficiency and compress them into a conveyor belt. And the quality of the tequila depends on whether it uses the pure agave sap or mixes the other sugars. These days, people use the fermented catalyst to increase efficiency, and also the quality of the tequila is thoroughly administered through the domestic law in Mexico.
My name is Snow. Next is distillation. Distillation is to heat a gas that come out of the liquid to obtain the pure liquid. So, distillation has the greatest effect on the taste of tequila. Taste of tequila differ depending on the shape and the mode of retort and the modes of alcohol produced during the primary and secondary period. Lastly is aging. Aging is the condition that causes chemical changing in the moderate temperature during a long time. The tequila is traditionally aged in the wooden barrel. The color of tequila differ depending on the fresh wooden barrel or old wooden barrel. So the difference between the fresh wooden barrel or old wooden barrel is important because it decides the taste of tequila too. So this day we use a red wooden batter to make a good color in quick time. From ingredient to create tequila is not an easy drink. It takes a long time to grow agave, which is a staple ingredient, and process of making a tequila is completely complicated by heating, cooling, and fermentation, distillation, and aging. So when we drink the tequila, we think we can appreciate taste of tequila better if we think of this complicated process. Thank you for listening. Let's take a quiz. What is the tequila made of?
The answer is
So, what is the country that to totally administer tequila by a domestic worker?
the answer is Mexico.
Tequila doesn't use flour and fruit in the agave. Oh,
The
it's
answer is
False.
false.
thank you.
Let's go. Tequila. Okay.
And then our last one, right? We got Yoon Ji and Young, right? Yoon Ji and Young.
Hi everyone, I'm Taeyong and my name is Yunji. And our topic is how to solve a civil complaint. Yeah. 여기 and 그냥 마음으로 and we are going to talk about the power effort and net resolution. And then is the summary and net the conclusion. And finally, Q&A. Point time, what would you do if you have to register your identification, like your ID card or passport? And how about the social media? If you get the job, you have to pay tax. And someday when you retire from the job, you have to get the social pension. Then how can we check the information there? How much money you have to pay for tax or get for social pension? And then is certification. We will ask you to submit the family relation certificate to everywhere like school or business. In this situation, how can we deal with this problem? Step 1. Go to the government office. Go to the government office located between where is not far from your home. And ask what you want. It's very convenient, very easiest way to solve a civil petition. Next is step 2. Access the civil petition site. You can receive when you have very convenient way when you have no time, don't have any time. And you must learn public certificate. Without it, you can't keep going in process. Time to file a civil petition. Before you start to file a civil petition, you have to verify your identity. You can use your IP or phone, or smartphone, or Huawei certificate. And you can enter your name and address and phone number. They are divided into two ways. So if you just want to register documentation, just do it. Or you file a petition and the most suitable organization. And also, Huawei certificate is very important. Check the result. Can get the result less than 5 minutes or more than 1 or 2 weeks. And you can check the result on the message and internet and smartphone app. Or when you issue the compliance document, you have to go to the government office by yourself.
Next, let me recapitulate. First, go to the government office. Second, access to the civil petition site. Third, enter your information and file a petition. Finally, check the result on SMS, internet, or smartphone. The conclusion is this. With this process, civil petition can first increase the threat of government. Second, be used as the means of an administrative task. Third, improve the managing system. Finally, we thought about two questions that might be curious. First, how long does it take to get the result? When you apply personal document,
2 weeks? Was it 2 weeks?
two questions.
2 weeks?
Mm,
Yes,
so
no? How long?
2 weeks or if you apply personal document like family certificate or rent register, it only takes less than 5 minutes.
Hmm.
But if you apply the others like civil petition or development permission, it takes from 7 to 14 weeks. Next, second question is, I want these services. What do I need to prepare for the service?
MBKI.
NPK?
Yeah, MBKI, bank certificate login thing.
Yes. Identity card or
Oh, I thought online, we're doing it online. At the office.
offline, you need identity card or passport to prove yourself. Or in online, you need official recognized certificate.
Okay. Yep.
Thank you for listening.